There's YouTube. Yeah. This is the problem when I start streaming immediately after I finish eating. Zones. Do I play zones or not? What is... I don't even want to know what they're trying to say in their post. Hey, Rand. Don't really care for object. New shirt! Yes! And this will have, yeah, bottom defense. Nope, you're not late. I was a couple minutes late getting started. I was eating a singular sandwich and it took me 15 minutes. I take way too long to eat. What was League? Tower control. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start with some turf war, and if anyone wants to do anything else, just say. I might not do any ranked, but there's not a great reason to do ranked on streams. So, unless I have an okay rank, it's above 2,000. Alright, Rand. For a single sandwich, though. Like, that is pretty long for a single sandwich. You go do whatever you were going to do. I don't want to keep you distracted with talk of eating sandwiches. Ow. Nozzle noses. They're in danger, and I really don't feel like any of that is my doing. Killed a weeb. I've killed my own kind. How could I? Oh, jeez. Part of me really feels like I should practice with the slosher a bit. Like the regular slosher. Because I want to get good with the thing, but I can't get past the whole, basically, lack of movement while sloshing. I'm just far too used to it. Ow. Ow. I think we lost that. I guess I was more valuable to the turfing efforts than their sploosh was. Well, not really. Guess I just didn't keep him distracted / killed long enough. I think I will try and give a regular bucket a go. I'll use... I'll just use this one. Though I know this won't help, so I'll grab swim speed stuff. No, I'm gonna keep these shoes. I'm gonna keep these shoes. Me plus bucket plus not having ink recovery up equals very sad me. I am way too used to having those 3 little subs. They do make a difference. Ow. I am so bad at this. I will booyah. I will be part of the booyahs. Ow. That's a tri-slosher, isn't it? Yep. How did I know? I feel so just gimped using this thing. Like, I get it has more range. But jeez. Like, right there, if this was any other bucket, I could have got away from that. Hey, Ryan. I don't like regular sloshers at all. They didn't become just the elderly. Ow. When they swing, I wouldn't mind them. I don't know how I lived there. I mean, I don't deny it, it's a good weapon, I just don't like it. I am way too used to things like the tri-slosher. Or sloshing machine. Ow. That was embarrassing. Ow. Like, if it didn't slow down so much when it sloshed, I wouldn't care. Like, I'd be able to use it. Like... Alright, Ryan. Have a good night if you're not back. More Muscle Forge. Game really loves this map today. Also, geez, my wireless is apparently pretty weak right now. Stream still seems to be going okay. I mean, the wireless really doesn't matter, I don't think. I have an Ethernet cable plugged in too, so if the wireless gives up, I still have the Ethernet cable. But I have both running because I'm lazy and I have my computer set to auto-connect to the Wi-Fi. Ow. Cause ain't nobody got time for putting in long passwords. Especially me. I ain't got time for that stuff. Come back round. Ow. Ow. Could imagine. I mean, you can get ketchup seasoning for popcorn up here in Canada. You can get ketchup chips too. We apparently love ketchup, us Canadians. I like ketchup chips. Yes you can. If you're not already on my friends list, just enter my friend code and add me, basically. The friend code is on the bottom left corner of the screen, or it's in the description as well. And I'll get you added to my friends list. You can join in. Spawn Turf Wars. Apologize for not booyahing more. I need to... Ow. I honestly wouldn't say so. That is a common thing I see people doing. So... It's legitimately so common, it's been shown in some Canadian commercials. So... Possibly non-Canadian commercials, too. I've never tried it. But I'm also not a big fan of fudge on ice cream. I don't like a lot of... in a bit there, Rand. Definitely in a bit. Possibly, like, at the map rotation if you're still around. Yep. Oh, jeez. I am so bad with this thing. Like, I don't think the swim speed is helping me in the slightest. True. That's why I said maybe at the map rotation if you're still around, because I'd imagine there'll be more people in at that time, given that's the normal stream starting time. Well, the old normal stream starting time. I am going to quickly change my equipment. Because I don't think this is helping me in the slightest. This probably will. Ah. Turf bandits. Does that mean they're gonna be stealing their turf? I don't like that. Not gonna lie, seeing that person there named Dark Dragon just reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which reminded me that I made some custom cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier today. Because I'm a madman. I decided I was going to use what I know of game design to try to Muscle Forge again! This is the only map in the rotation, isn't it, Nintendo? The other map's a lie. Oh, they had a disconnect. But I decided to use my knowledge of game design to attempt to make the archetype Arcana Force playable. It is an archetype entirely comprised of coin flips. The problem that the archetype has is that all of its tails flips are incredibly negative. So, like, a good equivalent is basically, well, a good example, I should say, is, like, one will say, like, oh, on heads, this card gains a small boost to its attack. On tails, your opponent wins the duel, basically. Like, that's how most of the base Arcana Force monsters are. I mean, we could try Squid Party, but I don't think they're gonna Squid Party. No bubbles for you! Yeah, I want at least a 4v4 in private battles. Though I will accept usually like 3-on-3s if there's 7 people. And then just one person gets to randomly spectate. Darn it! Ran out of ink. I'm just not a big fan of private battles in general, unless you can get like a full room. Because I mean, I could be very wrong on this. I just don't think it's very good for the viewing experience. Ow. so bad with this bucket. Fair enough, but... eh... Like, I do understand I probably would end up getting more viewers if I had in the title, like, private battles. But... I don't do privates that often. I'll try this one. No, I should just... Where's my washing machine? Where's my goggles? Hey, there's Wahoo World. Yeah, the elusive 8th player. That moment when I think I mostly only get kills with my bomb rush because I use it so dumbly. Like, everyone's like, there's no way he's just gonna throw those around randomly. I was like, no, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw them towards people, too. Just because I can. You know, I kind of wish there was a way to set custom parameters in private battles. Because I just had an idea for something that would probably be pretty neat. But it would be impossible to set up with how Splatoon currently is. And that would basically just be, to make basically a 1-on-4 game mode. Where, where the one person has basically the Booyah Bomb ink armor, just from the moment they spawn until it breaks. Or possibly, like, a double strength of that. To basically turn it into effectively, the Saxton Hale game mode from TF2. So where it's 4 people, your main and only objective is to splat the one. And not all get splatted in the process. So, like, it's all just one life. That would be neat to be able to set up. Ow. I mean, a stage maker would be neat. It'd be kind of like a Tony Hawk's stage maker. So, I mean, it could work. Might actually happen for the 3rd game, if there is one. Yeah, GG's all around. Alright. So after this one ran, we could do some League. Hello, Octotrash. Well, Octo. That's what I get for just reading people's names. I refuse to believe you are trash. Yep, it's tower control. I will probably not be using a sloshing machine. I mean, I like the thing, but I don't really think it has a good tower control kit. Because Bomb Rush isn't exactly great for tower control. Right, it is one with a Stingray, but I hate those. Let's face it, I'm never gonna be in a position where I can actually use one of those with this thing. Let's just face the facts. Ow. I should have kept my momentum. And just kept diving. I mean, I just play way too aggressively for Stingrays. That is something that almost just can't be denied. Okay, that happened. There's a lot of death happening right there. I will accept that friend request, but I will be moving into doing a bit of League for a bit. But I will very likely be back to doing Turf War at some point through the night. Oh, the stream, I should say. The night stream. That's what this is. Hello, Agent X. Ow. I have the feeling I should already have a cough drop. I'm trying to hold off until the hour mark before I do though. Yeah, I could kind of guess, because your whole thing is splatting people, and, well, you need to be able to turf well to do well in turf. I should. Whoop. Nope. Wrong button. If I remember right, from the stories, from the stories I heard back when Splatoon was being released, it started as just something that some Nintendo employees were playing in their office, and then became an actual game. I don't know, something like that. You know what? Where? It's probably way down here in the list. That probably isn't how it started, but that's just what I heard. I'll be a team player! But yeah, Octo, my thing is more my throat starts getting sore, which is why I have cough drops. I don't know. One you're good with? I'm using a junior with ink armor. So... oh, jeez. Alright, Octo. Yeah, I wish I knew how to help you with that, Agent X. I should actually use a beacon kit. The reef is nice for that. Same with Kelp Dome. At least tower control kelp. Yeah, which is kind of the benefit to doing duos. You don't usually see too many clans. You might see bits of clans, like in the case of me and Rand here, but... yeah, this is mine now. Ow. Hey, I splatted someone! Oh, the Jamie person seems to be AFK. Ow. I can easily grab the remix after. You build a lot of run speed and learn how to aim. That is how you, use the remix. That way you can jog around the place and... yeah. I have not built up this ink armor once. Yeah, I mean... well, not all of them. Nautilus ran. It doesn't want run speed, it wants swim speed. Darn it. I don't... I don't think we're winning this. I'm not a good heavy, but... Ow. I can grab one. Probably be better than me using a junior. I don't think I did anything that entire game. I like how weird the Nautilus is, just in general. Three? When did I splat people? When did that happen? Don't worry, Rand. Everyone forgets about the Nautilus. Where's my remix? There's my remix. Here's my baby. I used to main the Heavy Splatling remix in the first game. Run speed. Bam. It's a lot of turf. I raised that 100,000 with my 811,000. Oh, jeez. I've used that weapon far too much. I want to get it to a level of turf covered that I can actually tell the difference. Yeah. I'm okay with using the Clash. Dynamos are fun. I wish they were as much of a wall of death as they used to be in the first game. The first game, they were absolutely hilarious. Because where the maps were smaller, like, a dynamo swinging, you would just see ink flying into the sky. Like, you'd see a roller on the enemy team, and that's how you knew if it was a dynamo or not. To be fair, everything in the first game was overpowered. Like, just about everything. Ow. The main trick to using the heavy splatling, and really any of the splatlings that can't hold a charge, is learning how much of a charge you need to splat someone. Now, at the bare minimum, you only need, I think it's 5 shots to get a splat. But that number will change depending on the person. Ow. I'm kind of bad. Ow. I thought their thing would have wore out by then. That felt like it lasted too long. Okay. Is it really though, Rand? I wasn't even paying attention to the scores. I was dying a lot. I think our team composition was just kind of poor in general, given we had 2 heavies and 2 blasters. Yeah, I mean, within Turf War, I honestly feel like there are some parts of the map that are worth more points than others. If that makes any sense. Like, as far as the game sees it anyway, they're worth more points. Ow. Now it has a little trash can on it to store all your booyah bombs. Get it right. Ow. They are. Bugger. So in other words, I'd make you want to rage quit. Okay. I play Clash Blaster in Clan Blitz in a way that makes a lot of people question my sanity. I play it as a defensive position. I play the back row with the Clash. It works! Stalls out the game to the point where no one scores really any points until overtime. Ow. Ow. I probably should have backed off. Fair enough. I know they're bigger. It's really not that hard to tell they're bigger. So... Ow. That's not the way I wanted to fall off, but... I think we got this one. I don't think I've done a great job of showing how heavy Splatlings play, but... we got that one. Doesn't look like we did, but... map-wise ranked a lot. That moment when I'm just gonna quickly check Splat meta to see where the Clash stands on weapon usage. League. Once it loads. Main weapons. Power that. Clash Blaster is 49th. Of League, all game modes, 2500 power and up. But if you drop it lower, the Clash definitely moves. I can't easily see. It moves to 41. So it does move. It depends on... Well, I mean, it kinda does. If the weapon is absolute garbage, then people aren't gonna use it, so... Well, like, what I mean is it was 49th on the list out of every weapon. So, it did... At least for 2500 League power and up. But if you include all the League powers from 2000 and up, so it still is going to knock out the people like us who are not very good at working in duos. I don't think I've ever had a League power above 2000. But if you add that in, like 2000 and up, it does go up to 41st, above quite a few other weapons, so... One of which being the Rapid Blaster Standard, like Rapid Blaster Pro. Not... The one that doesn't have the extended nose. Ow. At least I think it was the one that didn't have the extended nose. I already closed the website, so I can't... I can't easily see again. It was one of the Rapid Blasters. So I'd say it's definitively not the worst blaster. Ow. Ow. Gotta remember though, everyone has that one weapon they just don't think is good. For me, it's brushes. I don't think brushes are good at all. Ow. 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 Alright, Agent X. Have a good night. Hello, Fox. One would think that it's because of the ink armor on the Kensa Undercover. I'm 90% certain of that. One would think that the Sheldon's Pick brush would fill that role better, because it turfs better, thus would get the armor more. Okay, I'm gonna switch weapons. I'm gonna meta sheep it. Meta sheep. Away! I don't think any brushes are good. Alright. Hop back into turf then. I will switch weapons around, if that's the case, because I don't want to. I'll go to this. I'll go my normal loadout. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a beacon kit, and I will use a brush. There they are. This is the only way I think brushes have anything going for them, and I'm playing this kit for the beacons. I mean, weaponry in Splatoon mostly just comes down to what people can use. I mean, like, I'm just gonna use this example. Like, in Splatoon 1, during the time where Luna Blasters were incredibly broken, I still would have been garbage with it, because I can't use Luna Blasters to save my life. I just can't do it. It's another weapon I should probably practice, is Luna Blasters. I like my Swiffer. It's the only charger I can really use. Oh, jeez, we got an egg. Yeah, and I can't disagree, undercovers are bad. I know the meta would disagree with me, but I honestly think the Kensa is the worst of the lot. But I do a lot of stuff alone, so ink armor is not very helpful to me. And torpedoes are just kind of meh. I keep forgetting I have even beacons. And someone's realized they exist. That's nice. Ow. Oh, jeez. Apparently my Twitch had a network error? What? Is the stream fine? I forgot I had beacons again. I should have stopped my points at 888. I'm not getting tired of you. But you are going. Have a good night. Oh, poor mackerel. Do I wanna... No, I'll go with this for now. Jeez, I haven't drank a cup of coffee in weeks. I went from, like, all the coffee to no coffee. Just on a snap. Alright, folks. I mean, I was drinking, like, between 8 and 12 cups of coffee a day. And then just decided, no, I'm gonna prove I'm not addicted to this. And I just stopped. I didn't even have a major caffeine withdrawal headache. Ow. Nope. Did he notice my beacon? I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. I mean, I've had a theory for a long time that I just don't get addicted to things. And that kinda proves it a bit to me. Ow. I know you should probably be sneaky with brushes, but that's not what I'm trying to do with mine. I'm just trying to get beacons down in places for people to jump to. Mostly because my kit is kind of gimped by all of this sub power-up. So, I carry, you know, basically my idea is the team jumps to my beacons and makes up for the fact that I'm not contributing well. Hopefully. But it needs teammates using my beacons. Which is why I really wish the Kensa Undercover would have been given beacons as well. Because I can fight with that thing. Ow. I mean, it's definitely not a weapon for fighting, but I can fight with it. Oh jeez, my YouTube one is really delayed. There we go. Yeah, the Splatfest vote happened a few days ago. Well, started a few days ago. Ow. I want teleportation. My logic is sound. I'm just gonna teleport to another planet and get a time machine. I'm just gonna steal it. Yeah, but then you get the butterfly effect happening, and you might mess up a lot of things. It's not really good. I'm just gonna be beaconing it up. Ow. Ow. My poor beacon. And once again, my team isn't even using them. I don't even know what I'm bothering with. Or why I'm bothering. anyone used a beacon? No. One's been destroyed, though. It's so disheartening not having anyone use your beacons. I work hard to build these things. Well, I worked hard to build this kit anyway. And then just no one uses them. People like breaking them. At the very least, I've not had anyone super jump to me yet. I don't think anyone used my beacons that entire game. My precious beacons. We only have 3 people, so can't really do a quad lobby like this. So, it'll just be turf for a little while. Oh, gee, no, YouTube, I do not want that full screen. I want it playing where it should be. There we go. Nozzle nose is fun. The kill sound on the heavy nozzle nose is just beautiful. I love it. I always want to hear more of it, but you just can't, because I can't aim. And aiming's a big part of that thing. Oh, jeez. Ow. I should just super jump to one of my beacons. Or my last remaining beacon, I should say. I guess that one was found. Ow. Ow. I'm guessing they're rather good. I haven't really seen them at all. They've not exactly been on my part of the map. No one used my beacons once again. I should just stop using them. I mean, I'm using them, and that kind of works. Hey, Anissa! Or Anissa? Yeah, I said your name wrong! How could I? Eh, it's okay. I think what you mean to say is it's dynamo time. That used to be a thing on my old original Splatoon streams. There'd just be like an hour where I would use nothing but dynamos. And I got decently good with them. And then the second game happened, and I'm garbage with them. I am so gonna die if I go down there. Ow. Teammate. Teammate? Alright. Ow. Aha! Private property back where it belongs! Brave newbies, it's one I made. Well, that happened. Ow. Well, that happened. Can be spelled brave newbies as in N-O-O-B-I-E-S, or newbies as in N-E-W-B-I-E-S. Ow. It's a very fitting name, because I will never claim to be anything other than a noob. I'm on Team Teleportation. I'm just gonna teleport to another planet and steal their time machines. I don't need no time travel and powers. Ow. I mean, to be fair, it was established you could teleport to other planets. So you just teleport to every inhabited planet, and so you find a time machine, and then you steal it, because you could teleport. Don't think anyone used any of my beacons that time either. I'm gonna just stop using beacons now. I'm gonna grab my new obsession. Sloshing machine. I will do everyone's laundry! Level 5 and level 4? 2 of these things are not like the others! I don't think that would offend anyone. I mean, let's be honest, if you went to my grandmother's house, there would just be nothing there, because she doesn't live at her house anymore. She's in a home. She kinda started going crazy. Ow. I love how awkward this thing is. Like, it's a good kind of awkward for a weapon. Ow. Again, I'm sure a lot of grandmothers are a case of like, you teleport to their house to steal cookies, as they just have the reaction of, oh dear, give me a minute, I'll just put some more on for you. Unless you get the really cranky grandmothers, but they probably don't make cookies anyway, so... Don't let the grandmothers make too many cookies. Has Cookie Clicker not taught the world anything? For those who know what Cookie Clicker is, I probably just revived a few-year-old obsession. Ow. There's bound to be some cookies you'll like. I say that because I've legitimately made cake cookies before, so if you like cake, you'll like these cookies. They're basically made a lot like how cakes are, only a little more firm. And you put icing on the top of them and bam! Cake cookie. Fair enough. I'm kind of like that with most sweets, except donuts. I could eat like 50 donuts and probably still want more of them. To be fair, I was that 10-year-old as well. I'm that basically 23-year-old. I don't like chocolate. It makes my stomach hurt. I think mostly because I just never had sweets growing up. So, like, my body never really got used to having sugar. I actually like dark chocolate. It's one of the only chocolates I can eat. Mostly because it's just not sugary. Port mackerel. See if I can repeat the magic that I do with the undercover with this thing. It makes a lot more noise. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, I'm also getting over this way a lot slower. Don't notice me. I've been noticed, I think. No. Yeah. Virus wins again. Ow. Well, I did manage to get over there, but it doesn't work as well with this. It works better with the undercover. I feel like I was the only person that never got into Vine. Just reading back up there. I think partially because I didn't have a phone, so it's like, eh. This is just things I see people making compilations of on YouTube. I mean, even now, I technically don't have a phone. I have an Android device. Because it is a phone. It's an old phone, but it doesn't work like a phone. I can't call or text people on it. Ow. You youngins today with your fancy phones and your Vines and your TikToks and your... Back in my day, all I had was a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Blue and Yellow. I have an old, I think it's a Samsung phone. I don't know. It says LG on it. I'm guessing it's LG. I don't know. I barely know how this phone works. I don't know how any modern phones work. Like, I legit do not know. Because I never had one. Like, my first cell phone, I bought back in 2013. It was a flip phone. Because I didn't see the point of getting a phone with a touchscreen on it. And then people started texting me, and I instantly regretted that. But... oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! That didn't work. Yeah, my girlfriend enjoys TikTok, so I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I browse Imgur all day. It's a pretty trashy website. Ow. Because the last of this horrible tasting cough drop. But my throat shouldn't get scratchy again for quite a while. So there's that. I've murdered a tomato. I've made ketchup. Ow. I am also very new to the world of memes. I never really browsed meme websites until I met my girlfriend. Because she's big into memes. She loves memes. I can see why. A lot of them are quite enjoyable. But I was never part of that. Hence why I routinely call myself old. Ow. I was never really into the things these youngins are doing. Which was kind of a blessing and a curse. Because it meant I spent more time doing things other than just browsing memes all day, like I do nowadays. Like, I'd go for walks, I'd exercise, I'd play games, I just browse memes now. Right, everyone calls. Yeah. I was like, wait, purple, but I see blue. I'm colorblind. Brain, remember this. I don't think they bullied. I think we just kind of sucked. I died more than I killed, so I basically know that. Because I have color lock on. I turned it on a while back because I was doing a lot of high rank stuff. And I wanted to have the best chance possible because, as I just mentioned, I'm colorblind, so color lock is very handy for me. Rather than having like 1 out of every 4 games something I just can't see. I play with color lock on now, so I can see every game. Ow. Ah, it appears Octo disconnected. No. Yeah, it's fine, though. Take that, you bog witch! Ow. Ow. I love this thing, but I'm so bad with it. Ow. Wonder if I can do a sneak. Eh. Oh gee, no. Yeah, I saw that. It's cool though. I mean, it happens. Ow. I am doing so terribly. I should just switch weapons. And I forget if I said it. I forget if I replied to you already, Anissa. But yeah, it's cool if you go to sleep. You got to get an education, which is very important. It may not seem like it, but it is. Ow. Perfectly symmetrical violence. Four, and 4. Fair enough. Camping's fun. I've only been legit camping, I think, once. You know, I'm gonna go back to working on my undercover. I'm gonna feel mean, but I really want to get it to a point where I can tell the difference in the color of the thing. I can't tell if my thing is even a different color than what it starts as, or if it'll even change. I don't even know if it does. I've been told there's milestones, and I can't tell what one my undercover is at. I was camping with family. But more often than not, like, when I'd go quote-unquote camping, I'd just set up a tent in the yard. Just spend a few days in the tent. I just like sleeping in tents. Darn it. That was going so well until I rounded that corner. Darn it. I thought I could get past in time. Ow. It was just always really nice as a kid sleeping in a tent, especially in the summer, because I've never been comfortable with heat. And tents are always so cool. Like, there's never an uncomfortable temperature in a tent. At least that's what it seems like. Ow. Wait, that's a win? I suppose looking at the map like that, it looks good. Yeah, that was GG's all around. Okay. Nice. I wish you luck. Like in gym class? Yeah. We did that once. Actually, we did that a fair bit. I was that one kid that, like... I don't know how most gym classes do it. But, like, we had two versions of Capture the Flag. One where you would tuck a flag into, like, a pocket or, like, the back of your pants kind of thing. And other people have to snatch it away. And another where... it would be basically some beanies inside a hula hoop on each side of the gym. And the other team had to get the other's little beanies. And I was always the kid that I would try and work together with people. Especially in the one where you have to, like, you're split into two teams and you have to capture the beanies in the other team. Because, like, part of it is, like, you know, if you get caught, you have to go back to, like, your side of the gym kind of thing. Ow. That Clash Blaster used his buddy as bait. That is the ruthlessness of Clash Blaster mains. Yeah, it was like one of the few things I would actually take part in gym for. Mostly because it's something I could use my brain for, because I'm... like, back when I was in school, I was quite overweight. Like, I could still run a good distance. I had good endurance, but I was overweight. I didn't like moving around if I didn't have to. I still don't, really. If I don't have to move, I don't like moving. Like, for example, of how overweight I was. I was probably close to 200 pounds in, like, grade 6. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm not trying to bully nobody. Where did you... I could swear you threw a splash wall and then it went away. Yeah, I routinely would not take part in gym class. Like, going into high school, I got even worse about it. Because, like, in elementary school, they'd let you still take part, even if you didn't have gym clothes, which I liked, because I didn't like changing clothes. I was just incredibly uncomfortable changing clothes, so I didn't like doing it. Oh, excuse me. High school, could not. Could not at all. If you didn't have a change of clothes, you couldn't participate. So, more often than not, I just didn't participate. Which did lead to me and the gym teachers having quite a few arguments. My pal, aka physically active living teacher, who was also the gym teacher after a while, really did not like me. I did not like him. He was a creep. He's been fired. I don't know. How am I supposed to know why you picked a roller? You make freaky alien lemonade. For those who don't know what that is, that's Kid Icarus Uprising reference. A game I will never be able to play because I'm left-handed. Unless they re-release it with the removal of the touch controls. And just give it, like, motion controls? That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Kind of one thing the Switch has going against it. Like, the thing has a touchscreen. But you can't use the touchscreen unless you're playing undocked. So they can't realistically port any DS games onto the Switch. They just can't do it. Not if they required touchscreen. I avenged you. You know how I guessed I'd feel mean? Well, I feel mean. Then again, it is partially because they had a disconnect. It isn't life that does that, it's the Sandman. Well, the Sandman is the debt collector for the sleep bank. When you don't sleep, you're taking out time from the sleep bank, and after a while, they want that time back. So they send the Sandman after you, and if you don't sleep, he'll just knock you out. I don't think it's that weird. That's usually how YouTubers and their fan base works, so... Fair enough. I sound like generic monotone, so I mean... I mean, I can see how it could be seen as kind of weird. Oh, this is gonna go so horribly. Oh yeah, this is gonna go very horribly. Ow. That went very horribly. Triple kill! I think I just got a quadra kill. When I sing, people's ears bleed. Well, I say that. My girlfriend says I'm actually decently good at singing. I am very uncomfortable doing it. Partially because I was told the entire time I was growing up that I was terrible at it. I'm definitely not one for high notes in songs, though. Because my voice just doesn't do high notes. Ow. Well, I mean, it probably could. I just have to really try. Ow. GG's all around. I'm gonna change weapons. As much as I really want to build up turf with this thing. Ink brush. I'm a spamming Karmers. I'm also probably gonna cramp my finger. I'd probably have such an easier time with this if the Joy-Cons were bigger. Hey, you should at least be using the PG. Or I mean the silver one, whatever one it is. The PG's the good one. Okay. I don't know how I got a kill, but I'll take it. Ow. Momentum. I brushed you. And communication error. The game was disappointed in my use of a brush. So I think I might actually end the stream here. I am really tired. I didn't get the most amount of sleep last night. And it has been standard length. It has been 2 hours. Because I started at midnight my time. It's now 2 a.m. So yeah, I definitely will be back streaming tomorrow. Oh, guessing multiple people got communication errored. Yeah, I will be back streaming tomorrow. Day stream, normal time. Night stream will be starting at midnight Atlantic time or 11 p.m. Eastern time. I moved it back an hour so I can hopefully start doing 3-hour streams. I just need to not get really tired. Yeah, with that, I would like to inform everyone I do have a Discord. If you're not joined, feel free to join. It's a nice little place. You can chat with people, chat with me, chat in general. Just chat to yourself. I don't care. No one's gonna judge you. Well, people might, but ban them for that. Yeah, with all that said, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for more streaming goodness. See you all then.